Are you ready to find your voice, fulfill your purpose, build unstoppable confidence? And are you ready to learn how to trust, accept, and love yourself enough to do the work to create what you want in life? Oh, and do you want to learn how to do it without burning yourself out, sacrificing what matters most, or compromising on your values? Then you're in the right place. I'm your host, Crystal Stanton, a certified coach, human design enthusiast, entrepreneur, and podcast host on a mission to guide women into their true, authentic success, to help them recognize their power and to step out from the shadows and into the woman they were always meant to be. Around here, we don't do grey, unaligned versions of our life. We don't settle for what we should be happy with. Around here, we do big, bold, courageous, fulfilled, rich lives, and we do it in an aligned, nourished, and truly authentic way. If that sounds like the life you want, then stick around and make sure you subscribe to the channel so you never miss an episode. Hello, welcome to another episode of Fearless. I'm excited because I am going to be spending the next few episodes talking a little bit more about human design. A lot of you have been asking me more about it. You know that I absolutely love it. It is 100% my passion. It is a big part of the work that I do inside my transformational coaching spaces, and it is my favorite framework that I have discovered so far for creating authentic success, understanding yourself on a deeper level, connecting into your own internal guidance system, being able to make decisions without doubting yourself, and so many other things. So I'm going to do a little series. I know I have done a previous episode talking about human design, a little bit about what it is and why I love it so much and the benefits that I've seen it create. So go back and listen to that episode. And also, before you listen to today's episode, if you don't already, you need to go and get your human design chart. So if you already have a chart somewhere, go and grab it so you can be looking at it during these episodes and making notes and taking ideas down. If you don't have your own human design chart yet, follow the link in the show notes, go and download it for free from my website. You will get your human design chart, you'll get your gene keys, and you'll get a little summary of some key areas of your human design. Enough, more than enough to get you started, trust me. So today, in this Human Design 101 series, we're going to be talking about type. Okay, now this is the place where most people start when they start learning more about their human design. Just a reminder about human design itself. So basically, human design is your unique energetic blueprint. It's how you're designed to live your fullest potential in alignment with the universe. It's a system, it's a framework that brings together ancient spiritual wisdom with modern scientific knowledge to help you rewrite the rules, right? Rewrite the rules when it comes to success, abundance, prosperity, purpose, love, and life. And it helps everyone to become more empowered so we can all live these lives where we're absolutely thriving. Okay? That is what human design is. I like to refer to it as a framework for creating authentic success and alignment in all areas of life. So, now that you've got your chart, you want to be having a look at the little box underneath, if you got it from my website, that says type, and it's going to tell you what type you are within this human design system. So let's talk about type and why we're starting with type. Basically, type really is the easiest way in to understanding your human design. It's kind of similar to like your personality sign in astrology, right? Most people know their birth, their star sign. right? Most people know that. They don't know much more, if anything more, about their astrology, but they can usually be like, yeah, I'm an Aries, I'm a this, I'm a that, and have some understanding of how that plays out in their life. Similar in human design to knowing your star sign is that it's a great starting point, but it's also not enough, right? And if we only latch on to our type, it can actually keep us stuck in a lot of shadow aspects of our design, or in a lot of low vibrational frequencies, habits, behaviors, okay? Because it is sort of the macro, the overarching way to group people through human design. And your type is defined by your definition and your different centers, which, if that's going over your head, don't worry about it. I just want to, put it out there that type is not the be all and end all, okay? It's only the beginning. But what I see a lot of people doing when they come to human design is they read about their type and that's it. They don't pick anything else up, and they really latch onto it, and it becomes a bit dogmatic. And human design is not designed to be dogmatic. It's designed to be experimented with, explored, expanded on. You're supposed to sort of sit with it and contemplate it as well, and see what resonates with you and what doesn't. And if it doesn't resonate with you, well, what is that trying to tell you that you need to explore about yourself? So type wasn't actually part of the original download by the creator of human design. It came in later. And even though you may be a specific type, there's so much other stuff going on within our human design that, one projector is not the same as another projector. One manifesting generator is not the same. You're not all going to be the same just because you're the same type. There are so many other factors. So it's a great place to start. It's the easiest way into human design. It's the easiest way to start understanding how your energy works and your aura works, and how to start experimenting with your human design. But it's a starting place, not the end. Okay, and I don't want anyone to grab onto it and stay there and explore no more. Okay, because you're going to find that it is actually very unique in how you express your human design, and there's so many other factors going on. So your type is how you are energetically designed to show up in the world. It gives you a lot of clues. It gives you a lot of clues on who you came here to be, and it's an expression of your aura and your energy. So it's a very, very useful tool. It is not your psychology, it is not your personality. Okay, that is something you uniquely create through the journey of being you. Okay, you create your psychology and your personality, and obviously your environment, your experiences, all of that. But your type is how you are energetically designed to interact with the world. And it is how you're designed to show up, and it is what you're here to do on a macro scale, and it is how people are going to interact and respond to you, and what they're going to be looking to you for. So it's a really, really super helpful tool. Understanding your type, it also can help us to avoid burnout once we understand how our energy actually works and how we're designed to work and rest and support ourselves. So it can help you to avoid burnout. It can help you to move faster with flow and ease, and it really gives you a great insight into how you're designed to communicate or to work or to create, okay, what you're here to do. I love it if you are also in business, because it's a really great way to create business in a more authentic, sustainable way without burnout, without compromising on your values. So let's talk about type, because each type has a really specific way that they're designed to show up, to be seen, to be heard in the world. And this is how we can use our type to start giving us more direction and clarity in life, business, in all areas. So my favorite way to explain type in human design that I have seen taught is using the metaphor of like a movie, okay? A movie production. So if we think about life being the movie, Okay, so all of us have a different role within the production of this movie called life, okay? And your type has a very specific role to play in creating a good movie or a bad movie. So, my generator friends. The generators are the stars of the show. They came with the sacral energy to build our world, to build this movie, to create this movie. Pure generators, in this context, this metaphor of making a movie, they're the traditional actors that follow the script. They build our world, or they build the movie through focus and by working step by step. So they find something that lights them up, they follow the steps, they follow the script, and they build it because they have the energy to do that. They have the sacral energy, the consistent energy to do that. Manigens, like myself, we are improv actors, right? We're improv actors. So we also have this sacral energy. We also have the ability to build the movie, to build the world. Once we find something that lights us up, we have the energy to build it. And we build with our creativity, with our speed, and with our ability to multitask. Okay, so we are like an improv actor. We're like the Robert Downey Jr.'s or the Jim Carreys of the world, right? Like, we're the kind of actors or the kind of people where we show up, and if we love what you're doing, you just let us go and you sit back and you just come along for the ride, okay? Because you know that if you allow a Manigen, you allow us to improvise, we create really incredible results in a way that you would never see coming yourself. You would never be able to think of doing it that way for yourself. When a Manigen is forced to follow a script though, it can, like a pure generator, go step by step in a linear line, and we're not allowed to detour or improvise at all. We get super frustrated and it depletes our energy and drains all of our enthusiasm, and we don't produce our best work, and that's when we experience burnout. So that's a Manigen. Now, projectors. I have so many beautiful projectors in my life, which I'm so grateful for, especially as a Manigen, with all of that energy going in different directions, because projectors are the directors. Okay, projectors are the directors of this movie called life. They see things that we can't. They have this ability to sit out and above and see things that we can't. So they're perfectly designed to lead, to guide, and to direct humanity, to direct the direction of the movie. Now, my manifesting friends. Manifestors are the screenwriters, right? The playwrights. They write the script. They came here to initiate new ideas and systems, not necessarily to build them, right? So they write the script and they pass it on to the generators and the manifesting generators to actually bring it to life. You can't tell a manifestor what to do because they're writing the whole movie. They're writing the script. And I love this because my daughter Evie is a manifestor. My other daughter Isla is a generator. And it's hilarious because Evie's catchphrase, if she had one, would be, "I know that," and she's 5, right? Because you'll tell her something, she's like, "I know that." I'm like, "Oh, of course you do, because you're a manifestor, you're writing the script," right? And she doesn't do it in a rude way. It's just hilarious to watch her just be like, yes, she already knows that because she's a manifestor. So, manifestors, writing the script. Don't tell them what to do. They're here to initiate the new ideas and the systems. They're handing us the script for the generators and the Manigens to build, and for the projectors to guide through. Reflectors. Reflectors, so important. Reflectors are the movie critic. And this role is so vital to humanity moving forward, to progress, right? To creating a world that we really want. They're the only ones who can gauge the health of our society. They show us if our movie sucks or if it's awesome. Their opinion and their judgment is so important because, as the name suggests, they're basically a mirror. They are a mirror reflecting back to everyone else in the movie what's great about it and what's not great about it, what we need more of, what we need less of. So, that's like a little summary of the types and how they are designed and how they're designed to interact and work together to build a better world, right? To create an incredible world, to move the world forward into the new paradigm. So if you do know your type, maybe you resonated with that a little bit. And if you're new to human design and maybe you've been living life a certain way for a long time and you've come to your design and you're reading about your type and you're like, I don't live my life like that at all, then that is an example of where programming and conditioning comes in, because the world is built to run as if everyone were a generator, a pure generator, where we work, we follow the steps, we do what we're told, 9 to 5, that sort of hustle culture. Okay, that's not how a pure generator should work, but that's how the world is structured. It's structured more for generators than any other type. So if you are a projector or a manifestor or a reflector, your energy works in a very different way, and you have probably been raised to do the opposite of what you're designed to do. So if coming to your type is creating some like resentment or some fear or some contraction in your body, that is a cue for you that there is some deconditioning work to do. There's some exploring to do. There's some realigning your life to your type to do. So why is type so important and so helpful? Because if we understand our role in life, then it allows us to utilize all of our strengths and all of our gifts so we can actually be the best person we were designed to be, instead of trying to be something that we're not, instead of trying to be what we think we should be. It's also a really great way to start exploring your purpose, what you're actually here to do. Because like I mentioned in that little metaphor, each type has like a macro purpose that they're here, an overall purpose that they're here to achieve. I'm going to share those in a little bit of detail. And if you're listening to this and you're like, oh my gosh, this is amazing, I want to know more, I have so many different ways for you to do that. And I'll just put those in the show notes. I have, some mini courses that you can access. Of course, you can come into the Fearless Collective, where we really focus on this, unpacking our design, understanding it, living our life, aligning to our design in life and business in all areas. And if you are building a business, I have an incredible tool. It is a ChatGPT mega prompt that will literally within under an hour, it will take your human design chart and your astrological chart, and it will tell you exactly how to build your own six-figure business in a way that is aligned to your energetic blueprint. It is phenomenal. The feedback from this tool is incredible. I've used it for my own business as well, and it's just next level. So I'll put all of that down in the show notes for you to check out and see what resonates and feels aligned to you or not. But in today's episode, I just want to give a little brief overview of each of the types and their purpose and sort of what they're here to do, and then that's it. And then in the next episode, we're going to look at another aspect. So my manifestors, my beautiful manifestors, your overall purpose is to inspire people and to initiate people into action or to create something new. It's all about creativity. Okay, all about creativity. It's all about what are you inspired by? What do you want to create? What do your motors in your body, so your roots, your sacral, your solar plexus, your will center, what do they want to put into action? What do they want to initiate? What do you feel like wants to flow through you? Okay, this is where your macro container of your purpose starts. What do you want to create or start? Is it a movement? Is it a modality? Okay, there will be something that wants to move through you that you are here to initiate or create. You are here to inspire people into action. And that's basically your key theme. If you are running a business in terms of marketing, that's a really great marketing theme. Overall marketing theme for you is inspiration. Okay, so those are my manifestors. Now, generators. Overall, the purpose of a generator, your overall purpose, is to build something that lights you up. That's it. It's as simple as that. You are here to build the new paradigm. You are here to build the new world, the new earth. So you will find something, you're here to respond as well. So something external from you will appear in your life, something will be shared with you, you will see something, and it will just light you up and you will want to build it. Okay, you're here to be inspired into action. That's what you're here for. You'll be inspired into action, and it needs to be all about things that light you up, because generators can work really, really hard. You have the energy to work consistently and for a long time, but what tends to happen to a generator is they get forced to build things that don't actually light them up, and that's when burnout happens. So you're going to be inspired into action. Then once you're inspired into action, you'll want to build something. And that's what you're actually here to do. You're here to build a new paradigm. So how do you know what you want to build? Well, think about what lights you up. What do you have energy for? Okay, that's the thing. It might be it might be a community, it might be a new business, it might be a new modality, it might be a new paradigm, it might be a new recipe. Like, it could be anything. If it lights you up, if you get that, like, yes, 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 from your gut, right, and your sacral, that's the thing. Anything that gives you enthusiasm, makes you feel satisfied to be working on, that's the thing you're here to build. And I don't want to like typecast, but in my experience and what I have heard is that for a generator, you will usually find that thing and just build it for a long time. You love a process, you love to follow steps, so you're quite good at, you know, building processes and following processes and things like that. For you, like, that's it. The theme is building stuff that lights you up and being magnetic. That's it. That's your thing. Okay. Now, my hybrids, myself included, manifesting generators. Okay, we are this beautiful hybrid of manifestors and generators. More predominantly generators than manifestors, but we do have aspects of both. So for us, the overall purpose is, yes, building something that lights you up, building the new paradigm. But we are also here, we do have that ability to inspire people into action as well, right? We do have that ability to, we are here to inform people of the direction of our energy as well. So the focus is all about being this non-linear, superhuman version of yourself. You are here to skip steps and not go step by step by step by step. You can skip steps, you can bypass, you can come back, and you need to give yourself permission and be in spaces where you are allowed to just go your own way, because you usually end up at the end result faster and more effectively and in a more creative way than if you were forced to follow the steps, and then you'll get there faster than people who are following the steps anyway. So same thing, you'll want to build what lights you up for sure, 100%. You'll be inspired into action, and you do have that manifestor want or desire to create, but you don't necessarily initiate like a manifestor. You create in response. So you still need, like a generator, something external outside of you to respond to that inspires you into action that you then build. But in doing that, you will also inspire other people to do the same. Okay? And in that journey of being inspired into action and taking action and building what you love and doing what lights you up, you literally demonstrate human potential, like what humans can achieve. So that's your theme. Those are your themes: creativity and human potential. Projectors. Okay. So overall purpose for a projector, just overall purpose, not looking at any other aspect of your design. You're here to guide people. That's what you're here to do. That is what you are here to do. You are here to guide people. So the focus for you on a macro level, your macro energy, it's all about refinement, because remember, you can see things that other people can't. So it's about finding something that you are obsessed with, right? Learning about it, going deep into it, and then turning that into what you do with your life, whether it's your business or your career or whatever it is. It's all about refining a system because you are here to guide people, right? So you're all about refining systems to make them better, to make them more efficient. You have the ability to see how people are using their energy in alignment or out of alignment. You have the ability to see if a system is inefficient or efficient. And it's all about efficiency of energy because you don't have consistent energy to draw on like a generator or a manifesting generator. So it has to be efficient for you to get the most out of your energy when it is there. And when a projector is aligned and is using their energy efficiently, they can just create so much more than any other type in a much smaller amount of time. So it's about refining, and getting better and better. So for you, your themes are efficiency and depth. And I could go into so much more depth here, and I do in my training courses and other things. So this is just like a little overview of each one. So if you want to go deeper, I've got detailed reports you can purchase, or I've got courses you can purchase, or you can come and join the Fearless Collective to learn more about it. Because otherwise we'll be here for hours talking about it all. Okay, so reflectors. Oh, okay. Reflectors are very not rare. Rare makes them seem like mythical unicorn animals, but there is a smaller percentage of reflectors in the population. I actually met a reflector yesterday and I was like, oh my gosh, a reflector in real life. I've never met one before. And there's a reason for that, right? Because what they're here to do is so special, and we don't need everyone to have this ability. So for a reflector, your overall purpose is to experience more good, more joy, more happiness in the world. Yeah, you are the movie critic. You are here to show us whether our movie is bad or awesome, right? So you are designed to be a bit of a chameleon because you're here to reflect back to us what you see, right? You're here to be a mirror for us to see what we need more of and what we need less of. So you really need to focus on taking your time. The more people you're around, the more you will feel like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that, and I want to do all of the things, right? Because you have that ability to morph and be a chameleon and be in other people's energy. So you can do a lot of different things, but it's really about following joy and delight. Okay, so sometimes you sort of have that money gen aspect because you're feeling your way through life, right? You're feeling your way through it. You are completely open-centered. You feel all of the energy. You take it all in. You take it in, you expand it, and you reflect it back. And because you're feeling your way through life, and every time you have a different conversation with a different person, you'll want to do that. So for you, it's really about taking your time, and it's really about focusing your attention on the people, the places, and the experiences and how they make you feel. You need a lot of time and space alone to understand how you feel, what is really you, not other people. And you are here to reflect back and amplify what feels great, what the world needs more of, what we need less of. So a large part of your macro role is to reflect back what feels correct or right or good, to amplify that into the new paradigm, and to reflect back what we need less of, what we need to move away from, what we need to transmute, right, in order to create that new paradigm. So really, for you, the theme is more of the good stuff, okay? More of the good stuff. And letting us know what's not. So the people, places, environments, experiences are really important for you. Okay. And when I do the episode on, strategy and authority, I'll go a bit deeper into that and how that affects you. But for now, that's like the macro of your purpose. Now, the last thing I want to share before we finish off this episode today is talking about your signature and not self themes. Okay, these little super power tools that each type has to help them get constant feedback on what is and isn't in alignment for you. So if you're a manifestor, your signature theme is peace. Okay, so a manifestor's signature theme, the aim is to feel peaceful. Peace is the goal. If you are feeling peace, it means whatever you are doing, the people you're doing it with, the spaces you're in, the experiences you are having are aligned. If you're out of alignment with the people, places, experiences, environments that you're in and the things that you're doing, you will feel anger. That is your not self theme. So anytime you're feeling overwhelmed and consumed by anger, it means there are things in your life that are out of alignment. For a generator, it's satisfaction is your signature theme. That's your feedback that you're on the right path, on the right track. And if not, you will feel frustration. Money gens, again, we are the hybrid. So you're going to feel peace and satisfaction when you're in alignment, and you're going to feel anger and frustration when you're not. I could share so many personal experiences of those specific themes and how they've played out over my life. I won't do it here. I know I do it in my other training courses, and I share a lot of my personal life experience because I'm a manager and a 6'2" profile to teach all of this stuff, and I'm a transpersonal profile. Anyway, in my other spaces, but yes, for a manifesting generator, peace and satisfaction is what we want. Anger and frustration is letting us know there's something we need to look at. For a projector, feeling success is your signature theme. Feeling bitterness is your feedback that something is out of alignment. Reflectors, it's surprise or joy and disappointment. Okay, so if you're feeling constantly surprised about the things you're experiencing, or constantly joyful about the things you're experiencing, the people you're with, the places, the environments, you're in alignment. If you're feeling constantly disappointed by the people, the places, the environments, the experiences you're having, there are things not in alignment for you that you need to be looking at. Now, just like with type, it's not about going, oh my God, I'm angry, so everything's out of alignment, throw it all in the bin. We don't need to get like overly analytical about these. We're just paying attention. But when you do notice them, don't try to think your way out of it, okay? Or do something about it immediately. Just be aware. It's just giving you biofeedback. Don't throw the whole baby out with the bathwater. Just think about, what is this telling me? It doesn't necessarily mean that your whole career needs to, you need to turf your whole career and walk away. You need to burn all the bridges, burn the ships in the harbor, end all of your relationships. It could just be that there's something within that needs to be tweaked or explored or healed. Okay, so don't automatically throw it all away. Sometimes it does mean some of those things need to happen, but we want to start slowly and carefully looking at, what is this trying to tell me and why? And if it is out of alignment, what do I need to change about it? Can I bring it into alignment, or is the whole thing not in alignment for me? So it's just about getting curious. As with all of this stuff, it is an experiment. It's about getting curious, and it's about collecting feedback and evidence for yourself of what happens when I do follow my design and when I don't. Okay, what does life look like, feel like? How do I experience it if I do start following my design? And if I don't and I ignore it and I continue, what happens then? Okay? Alrighty, so that is it for type. Big episode, lots of information. So go through, take notes, explore your chart, look through it. Like I said, I've got resources to help you with that, and there's a lot of incredible people as well online that you can follow for inspiration and information. That is it for now. I look forward to sharing more with you around strategy and then authority in the coming episodes. But for now, goodbye and big love. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. I really hope you received exactly what you needed from it. I absolutely loved sharing it with you. I'd also love to know what you thought, so please leave a comment or a review for me to respond to, or just come over and say hi on my socials. If you'd love to be a guest on the show, or maybe you have a question or a topic that you'd like me to talk about, then please send me a message. I absolutely love to connect. And really, this podcast is all about you. And your success. So tell me what you need to hear more of. If you really enjoyed this episode, please give it a like, or even better, send it to someone you know to spread the love. Let's get this authentic success movement happening. Okay, that's it from me. Big love. Now go out there and be amazing.